Hello and welcome to X Challenge Stage 9 on hard mode in Volume 2 of the Mega Man X Legacy Collection. I'm MegaPhilX and this is the final episode. And probably the worst, if you ask me. So we've got Rainy Turtloid and Spark Mandrill. I hate Turtloid. He's the worst. He's truly the main problem with this one. What you need to do is hover instead of sticking to the walls, because both of these guys can knock you off the wall. You have to learn at what rhythm to hit Mandrill with his weakness, the shotgun ice, and use the shotgun ice to fire it on the wall and take down Turtloid's Meteor Rain shots when he does the Owari it's over attack. When he does this one here, he just rolls around. It's easy. You dash underneath him, go to the wall, dash jump to the other side, and then it's over. And as you see, you just get into a nice rhythm to keep hitting Mandrill with the shotgun ice, and you can quickly take him down. I like to fire as I jump, just in case a spark comes in or he decides to dash or something like that. The main annoying thing with, if he does this, I mean, if Turtloid does this, that's the annoying thing. He can decide to do this all the time, and he can decide to not do it and just be kind to you. That's the main thing that annoys me with this fight, is that it essentially depends on Turtloid being nice to you and doing this one. That's the one you want him to do. And you can hang out on the wall when he hits it, so that you can fire in his face because he's not facing the correct direction. And then you have to take forever to, like, this is what you need to do when he does this, like, time your shotgun ice shots so that the spread will hit the bubbles before they hit you. You'll do this fight so many times that you'll learn how to time this. When you no longer have shotgun ice, you can use the saber to do something similar, but it's pretty hard, especially if you're not lucky. Let's see how long this takes. This takes forever. And trust me, you'll have to start over again so many times, especially because of the third fight in this set, which is very heavy on the RNG, and they'll have you fight this guy for hours, and this is really the main reason I hate this stage, this fight in this set. Don't linger on the wall too much, because he bounces off quickly. Now it's just a matter of, when he does this, which is his final attack. No, I messed it up. Again, hover instead of sticking to the wall and try to take out the bubbles with the sword. And when he does a second pass of this attack, you can just drop down after he leaves the wall where you are, and now he's being kind to me, doing the attack that is easy to avoid. But yeah, when he does the final attack, just the first pass you have to worry about. The second one is not too bad. And you can take down his shots with your buster. Saber, like this. This is, like, I should have just dropped down instead of staying up there. But yeah, this is, you'll learn through all kinds of different ways to try to shorten the fight as much as possible. Now here I'm really messing it up, but thankfully I saved enough energy to tough it out. He's dead. Remember, your charge shot goes through everything except armored stuff. Now, the second fight is not really such an easy one, but it's the easiest of the three, that's for sure. You have to get used to Metal Shark player a lot. Essentially, you need to stay on the like as usual. You need to stay on the ground, and not do that. Stay on the ground and react to what player is doing. You want him to swim on the ground like this. That's the best. And then you again spam the mid charge shot. And watch out for Eagle, of course. When he does the hammer, after the third one or fourth one, he'll go swim underground. Which isn't so bad when Eagle is not in your way. But yeah, that's once you've learned to get used to players' attack patterns, this one is not too hard. Of course, the one thing that can go wrong is this. If he throws, like I've seen moments where he threw like he threw like 3 anchors in a row, and it was ridiculous. This is the most dangerous thing. The anchors is really the thing you don't want him to do. And now he's being kind with me. He's summoning Chameleon, but Storm Eagle is all over the place. But yeah, you want to buster these two guys, because you want to keep your other 2 weapons for the fights that are coming up. You want to keep the Chameleon Sting, which is technically Storm Eagle's weakness, but you want to keep it for, like, you need every bit of ammo you can keep for that weapon for the next fight. And you want to also keep the Meteor Rain for the next fight. Learn to buster these 2 guys. And you have to endure this very long and boring part of taking down Storm Eagle. As usual, X1 and X3, no, X1, X2 and X3 bosses have long invincibility frames when you damage them, so you have to wait to fire again. Now let's talk about the next fight. The next fight is the guy you see in the lower right corner of the screen, Gate and Dynamo. The worst thing about that fight is Gate, because as you know, Gate can fire all kinds of orbs of different colors. They all have really annoying effects. The blue orb attracts you to it, the red orb slows down everything and eats inputs, so you can't really count on dodging things or firing when this thing is there. The yellow orbs fire shots at you, the purple orbs spawn nightmares, and the green orbs are attracted to you. So you have to take down Dynamo, who keeps spamming all kinds of crap and moves around really fast, while you've got this mad scientist throwing orbs like completely randomly. Like, you don't know, there's so many different bad situations that can pop up here. And of course Gate is immune to everything except his orbs that you have to take down. So my strategy here is to bring the Meteor Rain and spam it on Dynamo whenever I can, and as soon as I see an opening to take out an orb and hit gate, do it. Going behind Dynamo is important in some cases. Sometimes you just need to go into Dynamo's face and hit him directly, because you can't go above him or behind him because gate is there. When you see orbs that are ready to take some damage and damage gate, fire on them. You can't fire on the orbs while they are moving to their destination because they're immune. Now we're in the second part of Dynamo's health, where he goes sometimes in the middle and throws his staves all over the place. Now the strategy is to use the Chameleon Sting invincible mode and trigger it before, like just as Dynamo starts his attacks in the middle of the screen, and fire sets of 2 shots at him in order to deal damage to him fast. Why 2 shots? Because the shots need time to exit the screen before you can fire others. When orbs are on top of you, fire faster to get rid of them fast and damage gate. When gate is alone, don't go on the walls too much, because he might throw orbs that are too high to hit for you, and also try to lure him in certain locations so he doesn't corner you when Dynamo spawns. When Dynamo spawns, it will always jump on the side of the screen you're not in. Dynamo's ghost can't damage you, so don't worry about that. Remember that gate's orbs take about 5 shots to destroy, which means 1 big charge shot and 1 small charge shot. Try to lure Dynamo to the side of the screen that's better for you. This is all easier said than done. Things can go to shit really easily, and you really have to practice this fight and find a strategy that works best for you. See how I'm luring Dynamo to go to the left side now, because gate is on the right side. And there you go. Getting these 3 fights right in a row is brutal. So we're done with stage 9 and X challenge as a whole on hard mode. This is the single most difficult thing I've ever attempted in my gaming life. I'm not exaggerating. This is brutally hard. I was trembling after finishing that. But wait. What's happening? What? What is this? X and Zero have been the downfall of many ultra-powerful mavericks. Now discover what it's like to be on the receiving end of the ultimate team-up.
Ultimate Armor X 覚醒ゼロ
As you can see, this is my first attempt at this. You can't practice this fight. This is a secret fight that happens once you beat stage 9-3. And as I said, you can't practice this fight. So here I am just trying to reproduce a strat that I've seen on YouTube from well, from user Demulant, who has been helping me get through this challenge, but other users do similar things. So what you see here is the first time I'm playing this, so I'm just trying to do the same thing, but as I said, it involves many little details of execution that you need to get right. But Phil, how do you get this right if you can't practice? Well, you can't practice it. So this is what happens the first time you get there. So you thought you were good? Well, think again. I will explain later what needs to happen for you to beat these guys. Just let you enjoy the show. I wonder how they think that you can do this without trying to exploit the AI loop. And I'm dead. When you beat this fight, or when you, like, they recharge your extra lives and energy and weapon energy. So when you beat this fight, or when you expend all your 3 lives, you're gonna see what happens in a few seconds. See, now I'm trying to use shotgun ice to actually deal some damage, because your weapon energy doesn't recharge across extra lives, of course, and things aren't going too well. Jeez. Oh god. And you suck. So here's the results screen showing that I've actually managed to beat this thing. And not the fight you just saw, but X challenge on hard mode. I mean, it's a really cute image of Iris. So yeah, this is X challenge on hard mode. Now, I'm not gonna let you down with the final battle you just saw, because let me explain what happened. To beat these guys, you have to exploit an AI loop. But to exploit that AI loop, you need to do very specific movements that you can't possibly practice before you actually do it. So what I did is I used certain cheats on the PC version of the game to actually practice the fight, and I'm gonna show you a successful run of the fight, because I don't want to retry stage 9 and its 3 battles over and over again until I get a successful run of stage 9-4. I'm not doing that. At least not for now. So here is the final option in the story menu that unlocks once you have beaten stage 9 on hard. So let's see how we defeat X and 0. Are you ready? Let's go.
Ultimate Armor X 覚醒0。
So to be clear, I'm not using cheats here. I just use cheats to get here. So first, you charge the Chameleon Sting once, and you go on the right side of the arena, and you wait for Zero to dash away from you after doing some like 3 ground pound attacks. He will dash away from you to the corner. Then you go up the wall and he will stay in the corner because he's programmed to dash away from you when you are close to, when you are, you know, on one side of him, he dashes to the other side. So when you're on top of him, he will always dash right in this case. What you want to do is climb the wall like this and jump away and hover to get between his shots that come up. You must only fire shotgun ice shots after the first donut is fired. Don't fire another one when he fires the second donut, because the shrapnel of the shotgun ice will get blocked by the blade wave. You can fire another shotgun ice shots between the second and third upward waves of shots that he fires when he pounds the ground. So, fire now. Wait. Lure the... Oh, sorry, I messed it up. Fire now. And now. Not at any other moments, because otherwise your shots get blocked by the blade wave. Now, to dodge the donuts, you need to jump away from the wall and let yourself fall a little bit when the wave he fires from his saber is about to exit the screen. See? Like, now, drop down. And now I got hit because, you know, it's kind of hard to get it right all the time. You have to become a machine and learn this pattern through repeating it so much that you can actually perform it flawlessly. When you run out of shotgun ice, what do? What you need to do when you run out of shotgun ice is you start to charge the Chameleon Sting's invincibility mode. And you have to trigger it at a specific moment and go down there to spam shots on both X and Zero while you're invincible, and go back up there for your next attack. But there are specific moments where you should do it. Basically, you have to release the invincibility mode and drop down there as the saber wave is being fired. Then you go back up after the next set of donuts is starting to move away from you. You'll see. Like this. Like, see the donuts are gonna come out. Then go back up. And then you're ready for a next wave. Why do I go in the pause menu? Because I go in the pause menu to avoid firing a dummy normal Chameleon Sting to get the most charged attacks I can out of it without wasting ammo. Now when X is alone, after Zero has died, he will change his attack pattern and use the ultimate armor to really go to town on you with all kinds of different X6 weapons. Wait for him to bounce off the wall, like stay up there, wait for him to bounce off the wall, and this, let me explain. He's gonna bounce off the wall, like this, go down, shoot, go back up. When he glows purple, he's gonna fire a charged ray arrow at you. Do your best to get off the wall when he does this, because it deals massive damage. Here. This is dangerous because he can jump and fire a charge shot at me, but let's pray to God that he doesn't do it. Go down, fire. Wait for him to jump off the wall. Go down, fire. Jesus Christ. Just watching this, I'm nervous. And this is how you beat 9-4. Well, thanks for watching, guys. This has been an epic adventure for me. I've spent so much time in this mode, in this game. I've had lots of fun. I still want to play it at some time, but for now, it's over for me. That was a really good challenge. Well, some bullshit sometimes, but it was a lot of fun. I would not have kept playing it if it wasn't fun. God knows how many times I actually thought about giving up on this, no joke. Thanks to Demulant for helping me with all kinds of encouragement and strategies. I hope you've enjoyed this little journey through insanity, and I hope it will motivate you to challenge yourself and try to improve your skills. So again, thanks for watching. This has been MegaPhilX playing X Challenge on hard, and see you next time.